Hi, today's class is about polynomials. If I give you an expression, you can only push that expression into polynomial or non-polynomial. Now, how will you know whether that expression is a polynomial? If the degree of that expression is a natural number, then that expression is a polynomial. Example 3x. Here x degree is 1, therefore it is polynomial. Another example, x by 3 by plus 5. Here also x degree is 1. It is a natural number, therefore it is a polynomial. Now let's move on to non-polynomial. If the degree is negative or non-natural number, then the expression is called as non-polynomial. For example, 4 by x. Here x degree is minus 1. It is not a natural number, therefore that expression is non-polynomial. Degree of the polynomial. The highest degree of the polynomial is called as degree of the polynomial. If the highest degree is 1, then that polynomial is called as linear polynomial. If the highest degree is 2, then that polynomial is called as quadratic polynomial. If the highest degree is 3, then that polynomial is called as cubic polynomial. Find the value of the polynomial. I guess that this is better understood if you take an example. Example is p of m is equals to m square minus 3m plus 1. First, let's check whether this expression is a polynomial or not. M square, in the first term is m square. M's degree is 2. It's a natural number, therefore that term is a polynomial. Minus 3m. Here m's degree is 1. Here also this is also a polynomial, therefore the whole expression is a polynomial. Now we need to find the value of this expression. So for in the question it is given that find the value of p of 1 and p of 2. So we need to substitute 1 and 2 in the place of m, because they asked us to find the value of the polynomial when m is 1 and 2. So just we need to replace m with 1 and 2. If we substitute, then we get the answer as minus 1. So this is for you, x square minus 2x minus 3. Let's check first whether this is a polynomial or not. X square, x degree is 2. It is a natural number, therefore this term is polynomial. Minus 2x is also a polynomial. Now they asked us to find the value of p of 1, p of 0 and p of minus 1. As we did in the previous sum, we just need to substitute the value 1, 0 and minus 1 in x place and find the value of the polynomial. Zeros of the polynomial. Even this is better understood if I take an example. Check whether minus 3 and 3 are the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 9. So here they asked us to check whether 3 and minus 3 are the zeros of the polynomial. Mean if we substitute minus 3 and 3 in x place in the polynomial, then the answer, the value of the polynomial must be 0. So let's check. Minus 3, if we substitute in x square minus 9, then x square, it's minus 3 square, it's 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. So if we substitute minus 3 in x place, the value of the polynomial is 0. If you substitute 3 square is 9. 9 minus 9 is equals to 0. So minus 3 and 3 are zeros of the polynomial, because the value minus 9, if we substitute minus 3 and 3 is 0. Zeros of the polynomial by graphical representation. This graph is taken randomly. We don't know anything about this graph, but we can find the zeros of the polynomial. Just check how many times is the curve touching the x-axis and where. It is touching 3 times at minus 1, and maybe that is 0.5 and 3.5. So the zeros of the polynomial are minus 1, 0.5 and 3.5. These are the three zeros of the polynomial of that graph. Find the zeros of the polynomial by drawing graph. The given polynomial is p of x is equals to x square plus 5x plus 6. In this problem, we just need to substitute values in x place and mark the values in the graph sheet. You will observe that the curve drawn by you will cut the x-axis in two different points. That's for today. Don't forget to fill the empty space which I did not fill. See you in the next class.